Game double tap, everybody. Welcome to Dawncaster, episode 2. We're going to go ahead and try a different class today, but I just wanted to say hi. How are you doing? We played last Sunday. We're playing this Sunday. I'm not a huge Super Bowl fan, but I do love it. I do love to watch football. I used to play football when I was a kid. Never in high school, but for fun, I played a lot of tackle football. So I've wrecked a few, and I've been wrecked by a few. But I hope you're having an excellent Super Bowl Sunday, and I hope you have a great, fun party planned. Let me know what you do in the comments. Also, I just wanted to send a big shout out to Marissa. Thank you very much for all the help recently with my setup of my iPad and some really cool stuff. And her little special boy is, Joe, is doing much better. His paw is still healing, so he has a little bit of a paw scratch. So he's healing up a little bit. So he's got a long way to go, but he's getting there little by little. It's Valentine's weekend, basically, even though it's the Super Bowl, but it's also Valentine's weekend. So happy Valentine's Day to everyone out there in the Dawncaster world. Hope you're having an excellent time with your family and friends, and you're splitting your time between Super Bowl and Valentine's Day equally, and some time for yourself, of course. Self-care is very important. But yeah, you got me for about 45 minutes to an hour. Get some more Dawncaster in. We're going to try a new character and just try to learn more and more about the game. It has a very robust community, lots of expansions. It's got a Discord community, full accessibility, so definitely avail yourself of all the cool things that Dawncaster has to offer. And of course, we have a little Dawncaster coffee.
60%. Words, character, actions, vertical, heading.
For those moments when the critters come out and the monsters
Dawncaster,
attack.
Daily 2 times
So let's go ahead and get
Dawncaster,
started here and see what we can get into.
Leaderboards, store, codex, new game. Selecting class, return slash
Oh, I have to
close.
speed up. Let me turn the speaking rate down a bit.
Arcanist, Hunter, Knight, Rogue,
60% is good.
Seeker, Warrior, randomize, Sunforge, randomize. Final confirmation screen, return slash close.
Let's go.
Current basic attack dot daggers.
All
Return
right,
slash
what
close.
class should
Return
we
slash
select
close. Current
today?
basic attack dot daggers.
We played the
Current card
Hunter
dot sneak
already.
attack.
We haven't played the
Previous
Arcanist
name.
or Knight.
Name, Remilia Earthbreaker.
We haven't played the
Interact to
Rogue
edit.
yet.
Remilia Earthbreaker.
No, we haven't played that. Nope.
Next name.
Let's randomize. How's that?
Name, Astrid Greycowl. Interact to edit. Astrid,
Okay, what do we
next
get?
name.
Oh, we got the
Name,
Rogue, I
Cordelia
think.
Shardslinger. Interact to edit. Cordelia Shardslinger.
Okay, I think we got the Rogue. It didn't
Next
tell
name,
us.
start game. Map selection
Oh yeah,
settings.
this is definitely a Rogue.
Normal the way the game is meant to be played. Monsters deal normal damage and have regular health.
Do we want to change the name?
Card set
We'll
filter.
keep it.
Card set
Let's
filter.
go next name. I
Normal
don't like
map
that
selection
name.
set. Start game. Press to continue. Press
What's
to
the next
continue.
name?
Weeping Woods. The Weeping Woods create a natural border between the Shattered Realms and demon-infested Umbris.
Oh, Cordelia. That
Weeping
sounds
Woods.
cool.
The
Let's
Weeping
go
Woods
for
create a
it.
natural border between the Gilded Summons. 5 periods. 2 weeks after the invasion of Umbris, a series of pamphlets start appearing all over the Shattered Realms. The richly decorated
Oh, this
paper
is
invites all
interesting. I
adventurers
didn't
in
know
search
you
of
can
fame,
select
fortune, or
difficulties.
absolution to report to the Brightcandle Fortress and join the glorious battle against Umbris.
Let's start.
The Gilded Summons. 5 periods. 2 weeks
We're gonna
after the
play a
invasion, Weeping Woods, your
rogue.
dance
It's so
cloak hangs heavily
exciting.
over your shoulders, burdened by the rain that followed you on your long journey to the Borderlands. Continue. Paladin of the Vigil in the dark distance. A flickering light steps out onto the muddy road. Hail stranger. State your intentions. A voice calls out to you as the light of his torch reveals the weathered face of a Paladin of the Vigil. I'm here to answer the summons. I'm here to answer the summons.
Oh, we must fight
Paladin of the Vigil in the dark.
Umbris.
I'm here to answer the summon. Paladin of the Vigil. The Paladin nods. I thought you might be. I pray you know what you are up against. Rogue. The journey into Umbris is as treacherous as the demons that infest these lands.
Interesting.
Who are you?
Let's go.
I could use some information. Start tutorial. I could use a lesson. I could use. Who are you? Paladin of the Vigil. The Paladin furrows one of his graying brows.
I don't
Too
think
old
we
to
need
fight
a
on the front
tutorial,
lines.
do we?
Too proud to
Let's
sit out
keep
this war.
going.
He smiles and rests his free hand on the large hammer at his side. Continue.
Let's
Paladin of the Vigil.
answer
More to
the
the point.
summons.
I'm guarding these roads and keeping an eye out for anyone answering the Gilded Summons. These woods behind me can be treacherous and we wouldn't want to lose anyone whose greed or good intentions outweigh their ability. I could use some information. Paladin of the Vigil a wise decision. The dark lands of Umbris have not been welcoming us kindly. But the Radiant Militia is showing these demons their time in the Shattered Realms is over, and the dawn of humankind has arrived. The Radiant Militia? Paladin of the Vigil. The Radiant Militia is a temporary coalition of the Council, the Regents of the Shattered Realms and the Chantry of Light, and your future employer if you are here to answer their gilded summons. Road. Why are we invading now? Paladin of the Vigil, because now we have the blessing of the Sangha themselves. They sent us a clear sign and a champion who has managed to rally the Shattered Realms under one banner once again. What are we fighting? Paladin of the Vigil. The Paladin's expression turns grim as he looks up at the dark skies in the distance. Demons, awakened and void spawn. The vilest of corruptions that have been a blight on our realm for too long. But the light deems they and their unholy masters have overstayed their welcome. That is all I needed to know. That is all I needed to know. Paladin of the Vigil. The Consul down in Brightcandle will no doubt be able to provide you with more details on the current state of affairs. Do you have any other questions for me? Start tutorial. I could use. I'm ready. You gain 15 gold. Paladin of the Vigil. Very well. Road. The Paladin hands you a small pouch. Consider this an advance on the summons. Now head to Brightcandle beyond these woods. Report to Consul Evelyn. She will have the rest of your pay and your assignment. May the light guide you. Lead. Lead. Exploration. Use weapon power. Stealthy weapon. When you use your weapon power, stun your next foe and steal a potion. Character info. Player gold 25.
Nope.
Player health 65. Show deck. Current cards in deck 11. Player gold 25. Player show deck. Current card block. Common. Utility.
Thank you, sir. I shall.
Block. Block. Common. Utility.
Ooh, I didn't know we can. That's cool.
Block. Common. Utility. Daggers. Common. Melee. Daggers. Common. Melee. Daggers. Common. Melee.
All right,
daggers,
we should
common,
probably peruse
melee,
our deck
daggers,
before we get
common,
going here.
Melee. Daggers. Common. Melee.
Let's see our
Sneak attack.
Let's check out
common,
our deck.
Melee.
All right.
Surge of dexterity.
Okay.
Common.
Block
utility.
seems pretty normal.
Surge of
So
dexterity.
we double tap
common,
to see what it does.
Utility.
No, it doesn't work that way. I forgot.
Close deck list. Show deck. Current cards in deck 11. Wild Tusk 4. This beast blocks this path and does not intend to move. Infested dire along the hairy mass of muscle growls menacingly.
Oh, that's our little sneak attack.
Sharkglow Raven beady eyes watch you warily.
That's like our
Settings.
power up. It looks like dexterity is one of our primary attributes.
This path and does not intend settings. Enemy
Okay.
name Wild Tusk 4.
Very
Your turn.
simple deck. I like it.
Character
I think we can go
daggers.
far with the rogue.
Neutral 1. Deal star 10 star damage. Ambush. Deal 3
Oh,
extra
we got our
damage and
first-
critical hit.
I got our first,
Melee basic attack.
victim.
Common. Ambush. Ambush triggers whenever it is the first card played of the round.
Oh no, that
critical
one's
hit.
hard. That's
Critical
my
hits deal
fault
double
that thing
damage.
killed my hunter.
Block. Neutral
That should
daggers.
be pretty easy,
Bonus.
a raven.
Neutral block. Neutral
Let's go
surge of
fight the
dexterity.
boar first. See how
Enemy
we
name
do.
Wild Tusk Boar. Surge of dexterity. Gain dex and conjure. A basic attack. Action. Common. Conjure. Creates
Alright,
a
let's
temporary
fight it.
card that is removed after combat. Character info. Character info. Daggers. Neutral 1. Deal 2. Block. Neutral 1. Daggers. Neutral 1. Deal. Enemy takes 2 damage.
Oh, okay, okay. How do we sneak up on it?
Character info. End turn. Player energy. Dex. 2. Show deck. Current player health 65. Player health. Player health. Show deck. Current cards in
Well,
deck.
let's
Player
do this
energy.
first.
End turn. Character info. Block. New daggers. Block. Daggers. Enemy name Wild Tusk. Enemy health 20. Enemy energy. Enemy hand. Enemy description. Settings. Accessibility exit.
Where's our sound
Sound.
effects? I don't hear our sound effects.
Accessibility.
It
Perform-
usually
sound.
makes sound effects.
Sound.
Sound effects get turned off
Performance.
somehow?
Accessibility. Advanced.
Okay,
Return
we
to
need
menu.
to check something.
Accessibility. Performance. Sound. Accessibility exit. Sound. Sound. Performance. Sound. Sound. Performance. Accessibility. Performance. Advanced. Return to background music volume 50%.
Let's check settings here.
Return to menu. Background music volume 50%. Sound effect volume 0%. Accessibility exit. Accessibility. Sound. Performance. Accessibility. Advanced. Return to menu. Background music. Sound effect volume 0%. Sound effect volume 0%. Accessibility exit. Sound. Perform. Accessibility. Advanced. Return to menu. Background music. Sound effect volume 0%.
Okay.
Accessibility exit. Accessibility exit. Sound.
Oh, the sound effects are off.
Accessibility. Advanced.
Oops.
Return to menu. Background music. Sound effect volume 10%.
Okay, how do we...
Accessibility exit. Background music volume 50%. Background music volume 50. Sound effect volume 10%.
Okay.
Sound effect volume 10%.
It could be a little easier.
Background music. Sound effect volume 20%.
Okay. I'm swiping up, so it's jumping me out of it. Maybe I have to wait. Okay, did it go up?
Background music. Sound
See,
effect
I
volume 60%.
swiped up and it jumped out. Okay, can I raise that up?
Background, return to menu. Advanced. Accessibility. Performance.
Maybe that does it.
Accessibility exit.
Yeah, double tap it, folks. That works.
Settings.
30, 40. I like lots of sound effects, so
Daggers.
sorry.
Deal. Damage. Previously played
That's good enough. 60%?
Gain dex and previously played setting.
That sounds pretty good. All right, let's get out of here.
Player energy. Dex. 2. End turn. Character info. Block. Neutral 1. Gain 3 armor. Action. Common. Armor. When dealt, you gain 3 armor stacks.
Let's
Daggers.
Exit.
Neutral
Okay,
1.
our
Deal
sound
2
effects
damage.
are on
Ambush.
now. Okay,
Deal
let's
3
keep
extra
going.
damage and critical hit. Melee basic attack. Common. Ambush. Ambush triggers whenever it is the first card played of the round. Critical hit. Critical hits deal double damage. Block.
Okay.
Daggers. Neutral 1.
I think,
Character info.
do we have any
Daggers.
more actions?
Enemy takes 2 damage.
Oh, we do have some more.
I don't have enough energy. Block. Character info. End turn. End
Let's
turn.
get some armor on ourselves.
Enemy playing cards. Bite. You block the damage.
That's what I love to hear.
Growl.
This
Enemy
game
gain 1
has
anger
beautiful
stack.
sounds.
End turn. Your turn. End turn. Character info. Daggers. Bonus. Surge of dexterity. Daggers. Bonus. Daggers. Daggers. Enemy name wild tusk war. Daggers. Bonus. Neutral. Enemy takes 10 damage. End turn.
Okay, let's go in our turn.
Character info. Daggers. Enemy takes 2 damage. Daggers. I don't have enough energy. Surge of character info. End turn. Enemy turn. End turn.
Blocking's
Enemy playing
good.
cards. Growl. Enemy gain
I don't
1
like
anger
it to get
stack. Your
stacks of
turn.
anything.
End turn. Character info. Sneak attack. Daggers. Sneak attack. Dex 1. Deal 4
we
damage
don't have
and
any blocks.
enemy takes 4 damage. Block. Neutral 1. Block. Neutral. Daggers. Bonus. Block. You gain 3 armor stacks. Player status. Armor.
in
Stacks 3 when dealt. Enemy name wild tusk war.
I like
enemy
this
health
rogue.
gain.
It's very
Enemy
simple.
players. Daggers. Neutral. I don't have enough energy. Block. Daggers. Character info. End turn.
Don't you be powering
turn.
up, you little board.
Enemy turn.
It's
Enemy
powering
playing
up.
cards. Stomp. You take 3 damage. Your turn. Character info.
Oh, I want to try this.
Enemy name wild daggers. Daggers. Bonus.
I haven't done
Neutral
sneak
1.
attack
Dagger.
in a while.
Character info. Daggers. Enemy takes 10 damage. Settings.
Let's block.
Settings. Settings. Player
Okay.
gold 25. Character info.
Let's end our turn.
Next. You gain 4 gold. Skip rewards. Character info. Player gold 29. Garrote. Dex 1. Deal 3 damage.
Okay.
Inflict bleeding for each sinister card you've played. 0.
Dagger time.
Sinister. Melee action. Common.
Ooh.
Bleeding. When dealt damage. Take
Man,
1
that
additional
ambush
damage per stack of
builds up
bleeding.
to a nice
Then reduce
smack.
bleeding stacks by
Got
1.
him that time.
Sinister. Sinister cards get
Okay,
more
so what
powerful
we
for
got
each other
for
sinister card you
rewards?
played during the entire combat. Player gold 29. Garrote. Scattershot.
Alright, what else we get?
Viper's touch. Scattershot.
See what cards we got
Dex 2.
offered.
Gain 1 evasion. Play an arrow for each of these conditions. Ambush.
Ooh,
Cascade.
Garrote.
Continuity. Flanking. Finale. Action. Common. Evasion. When dealt melee damage, reduce the first damage taken to 0, then decrease evasion by 1. Evasion fades at the start of the turn. Ambush. Ambush triggers whenever it is the first card played of the round. Flanking. Flanking triggers when this card is played from either the leftmost or
I like
rightmost
that.
position in
So
hand.
there's a sinister
Cascade.
rogue build.
Triggers when
That
played after a
sounds
card that costs
interesting.
1 more or 1 less energy. Continuity. Triggers when played after a card of the same type. Types are melee. Magic.
Scattershot. What's
Range.
this?
Divine. Finale. Triggers when played with 2 or fewer cards remaining in hand. Viper's touch. Dex 1. Inflict 3 poison. Double the target's poison if it has 20 or more charmed. 0. Action. Common. Poison. After playing a card, take 1 damage, then decrease poison by 1. When gaining health, prevent 1 health per stack and reduce poison by 1 for each health prevented. Poison. After playing a card, take 1 damage, then decrease poison by 1. When gaining health, prevent 1 health per stack and reduce poison by 1 for each health prevented.
Okay, that one's a little bit more complex. I don't know if I want to go there yet.
Scattershot. Garrote. Dex 1. Deal 3 damage. Inflict bleeding for each sinister card you've played. 0. Scatter. Viper's touch. Dex 1. Inflict 3 poison. Double the target's poison if it has 20 or more charmed. 0. Add Garrote. Add Scatter. Add Viper's Touch to deck. Exploration. Campsite. A brief respite from the perils of adventure.
Ooh,
Campfire. A warm
this
fire
is
and
really
relatives.
good.
Campfire.
This
A
is
warm
going to
fire and
reduce
relative
your
safety
healing.
offers only a brief respite from the perils of adventure.
I like it. It's really a tough choice. Let's see. Garrote is excellent. I'm going to take Viper's Touch. Okay, we should heal up a little bit.
YouTube. 533 new items. Page.
Yeah, I love this. I love that.
Voice
I need to
memos.
get like my noise fireplace sound.
My noises. Unreal Ocean.
Developers should
Tranquil
add a
Waves.
little
The
a
fireplace.
louder campfire sound here. That'd be really
40%
awesome.
adjustable.
With the sound of us
Sub
baking
base.
a few
Swipe up
little
or down
things
with one
over
finger
the
to
fire. That'd be really cool.
Equalizer down. Button.
Yeah.
Button.
Totally.
Equalizer up. Button. Equalizer up.
Totally add a fireplace sound here. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second here.
App switcher. My noise. Dawncaster. Active.
You know, I gotta do
warm
this.
Dawncaster. Direct touch area. Use the rotor to enable direct touch for this app.
There we go.
Campfire. A
There
warm
we go.
Remove a card.
Little fireplace sound.
Heal 20%. Rest. You heal 13 health. Exploration. Player goal 29.
Now there's a warm fire. Now there's a cozy fire running. We got a bonfire going now. Okay, cool. Oh, let's get some more work done here.
Opportunity treasure.
We'll just leave that
Traps
playing
or
in the
treachery
background.
await. Opportunity treasure. Traps
Okay,
or treachery
do we need to
await.
remove any cards?
Campsite.
No.
A brief respite from the perils of opportunity.
Oh, we can rest. Let's
settings.
rest. Let's rest.
Campsite. Opportunity treasure. Traps or treachery. Hollow tree trunk. A shimmering reflection
Yeah, I
in
gotta
what remains of a
remember to
long
heal
dead tree
myself. I
catches your
didn't do
attention.
it last episode. I know many of you were
Continue.
totally screaming at me
Continue.
like,
Hollow
hey,
tree trunk. You look inside and spot
knucklehead,
various coins
heal
glittering
yourself.
between the leaves and twigs.
Like RPG, you know, lesson number 1, heal
Take
yourself.
the coins. Leave the coins. Take the coins. You gain 30 gold. Hollow tree trunk. You find 30 gold. Continue. Hollow tree trunk. As you prepare to leave, you suddenly hear loud
Let's
squawking
go
from above as a
to
large black feathered bird descends on you. Continue.
What's in a tree?
Enemy gains flying enchantment. Enemy status. Your turn. Enemy status. Fly. Daggers. Neutral
Oh,
1.
yeah.
Deal star
Give me
10 star
that gold.
damage. Ambush.
We're a
Deal
greedy
3
little
extra
rogue.
damage and critical hit. Melee basic attack. Common. Ambush.
take the
Ambush
coins.
triggers whenever it is the first card played of the round.
Ooh,
Critical hit.
yes.
Critical hits deal double damage. Daggers. Daggers. Character info. End turn.
Uh-oh.
Character info.
Of course,
Daggers.
something's guarding
Daggers.
the money.
Viper's touch.
'Cause
Dex 1.
monsters guard
Inflict 3
money.
poison. Double the target's poison if it has sneak attack. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. Sneak
Okay.
attack. Dex 1. Deal 4 damage and
Probably
reset.
a
Daggers.
crow.
Neutral 1. Sneak attack. Dex 1. Deal. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gained 1 evasion stacks. Enemy status. Block. Neutral 1. I don't have enough energy. Daggers. Daggers. Neutral. I don't have enough energy. Character info. End turn. Enemy turn. End turn. Enemy playing cards. Caw. Enemy takes 1 damage. You
Let's
take
get
1
that-
damage. You gained 1 bleeding stack.
get that poison on
Enemy
it.
takes 1 damage. You take 2 damage. You take
Let's
1
get that
damage.
poison
Your
on
turn.
his
End turn.
butt.
Character info. Daggers. Bonus. A surge of dexterity. Gain dex. Block. Neutral 1. Gain 3 armor. Action. Common. Armor. When dealt damage, take 1 less damage per stack of armor. Armor fades at the start of the turn. Daggers. Neutral.
I like
Character
the
info.
rogue so far.
Daggers. Enemy takes 2 damage. Enemy gained 1 evasion stacks. Surge of dexterity. Gain daggers. Neutral 1. Deal 2 damage. Ambush. Deal 3 extra damage and crit daggers. Neutral 1.
Okay,
Daggers.
we're taking a lot of
Enemy
damage here.
status. Daggers. Enemy takes evade damage. End
Let's
turn.
put our dexterity
Player
on.
energy. Dex. End turn.
Get that
Character
armor
info.
up.
Block. Neutral 1. You gain 3 armor stacks. Daggers. Daggers. Neutral. Enemy takes 2 damage. Enemy gained 1 evasion stacks. Daggers. I don't have enough energy. Character info. End turn. Player energy. Show deck. Current player health 61. Show deck. Current player energy. End turn. Enemy turn. End turn. Enemy playing cards. Swoop. Enemy takes 1 damage. You block the damage. Caw. You block the damage. You gained 1 bleeding stacks. Your turn. End turn. Character info. Daggers. Bonus. Daggers. Daggers. Block. Neutral 1. You gain 3 armor stacks. Player status. Surge of dexterity. Player status.
Okay, we have 61 health. Okay, we're fine. I gotta pay attention to our hit points.
Surge of dexterity. Player status. Surge of dexterity. Character info. Daggers. Neutral. Enemy takes 2 damage. Enemy gained 1 evasion stacks. Character info. Daggers. Enemy takes evade damage. Character info. Daggers. I don't have enough energy. Character end turn. Enemy turn. End turn. Enemy playing cards. Swoop. You block the damage. Swoop. You take 1 damage. You take 1 damage. Your turn. Character info. Surge of dexterity. Gain daggers. Bonus. Neutral 1. Block. Neutral 1. You gain 3 armor stacks. Sneak attack. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gained 1 evasion stacks. Viper's touch. Enemy gained 3 poison stacks. Player status. Armor. Stacks 3. Enemy status. Flying. Gain 1 evade. Players daggers. I don't have enough energy. Dagger. End turn. Enemy turn. End turn. Enemy playing cards. Caw. Next. Next. Character info. Player gold 59. Settings. Settings. Player character info. Next. You gain 2 gold. Skip rewards. Character info.
That poison on you.
Player gold 61. Sneak attack. Dex 1. Deal 4 damage and reset your ambush. Melee action. Common. Ambush. Ambush triggers whenever it is the first card played of the round.
Oh, that poison got him.
Draw a card. Reset your ambush. Charges. 3/3. Action. Common. Ambush. Ambush triggers whenever it is the first card played of the round. Cloak and dagger. Dex 1. Conjure 2 daggers. Gain 1 evasion if this is in hand at the start of the turn. Persistent. Action. Common. Evasion. When dealt melee damage, reduce the first damage taken to 0. Then decrease evasion by 1. Evasion fades at the start of the turn.
Get that sneak attack
damage 2
up
damage.
in our deck.
Ambush. Deal 3 extra damage and critical hit. Add sneak attack to deck. Add vanish to deck. Add cloak and dagger to deck.
Vanish. Typical
Settings.
rogue stuff.
Opportunity treasure. Traps or treachery await. Player gold. Character info. Use weapon power stuff. Show deck. Current card. Player health 59. Player health 59.
I like that. I like cloak and dagger. Let's go for that.
Use weapon power stuff. Show deck. Player health 59. Player health 59.
We need defense.
Show deck. Current cards. Use weapon power stealthy weapon when you use your weapon power. Stun your next foe and steal a potion.
Should we heal?
Character info.
59. What I would like is for
await.
it to show how many hit points out of how many hit points we have, but I'm sure we can check.
Opportunity treasure. Player gold 61. Opportunity treasure. Tapping. Traps or treachery away. Player gold. Character info. Close character panel.
I'm trying to learn how to do
Copy
that.
seed code 9641 A 37102.
Hit something. Oh, I hit something and it activated. What did I do?
Talents. Bounties. Cordelia
I hit
Shardslinger.
something. Is it still a person and get a potion?
Rogue. 1.
Again, I don't know what I'm doing. This is my
65.
first time playing a rogue. Let's get character in from.
Experience.
We need to start
50
paying attention to
150.
our stuff. I don't know what that means.
Gold 61. Weapon. Daggers. Weapon cooldown 2. Cards per turn 5. Maximum hand size 10. Poison damage 1. Combat fatigue 0.
Okay, that's
fatigue
what we need to start
4.
seeing. That should be visible 0. on our front status.
Additional gold plus 0%.
That would be nice.
Additional experience plus 0%. Run duration 0 hours.
Oh, we got a long way to go. We need 100. We need another 100 to get leveled up.
Additional run duration 0 hours, 19 minutes and 37 seconds. Addition, luck, imbues, fatigue, combat, poison, maximum hand, cards per turn, weapon cooldown, weapon, gold, 61, experience, health, Cordelia Shardslinger, rogue, 1. Bounties, talents, attributes, copy seed code 9, close character panel, character info.
Okay. I think you only can play a certain amount of time. I don't know if that is something that's about this game. All right, anyway, let's keep going. We need to heal eventually. I think we can fight a couple more times. I guess you can copy your character and transfer it to your other devices, which is really cool. Lots of versatility and extreme accessibility in this game. I really want to say the developer's name, but I've got to go to the App Store to get it because I wasn't able to find it easily. But to the developer, man, bravo. I just love your accessibility. I've already joined the Dischord community, so if y'all have wondered if I have. And yes, I do plan on buying expansions, and I will do it on Sundays. I just like
use weapon
Sunday
power stealthy weapon when you use your weapon show deck. Use weapon power stealthy weapon when you use your weapon power.
Vampire
Character
feel
info.
to it, doesn't it?
Player gold
just
61.
The sound and the music,
opportunity treasure. Traps or treachery. Opportunity treasure. Opportunity treasure.
That's a very
Traps
Vampire
Windy
Survivor
hill
feel
howling
to
wind
it.
sweep. Windy hill howling wind sweep across the land. Grip cuts your face. A stinging and thunderous assault on your bare skin.
We're
the southern
okay
gale
for
forces you to
healing,
find
so
shelter.
let's try
A
to get
nearby
some
hillock
more
promises the hope of
treasure.
protection from the storm.
I really hope we can make it to a big city and get some better weapons because we really have
Continue
trash
into the storm.
for gear.
Find shelter. Windy hillock, hands raised against the howling wind. You stagger towards a nearby hillock. The wind beats against whatever shelter is available, banishing any possibility of warming yourself by a fire.
Let's get some
Raise your shield for additional shelter. Wait out the storm. Wait out the storm. Raise your shield. Windy hillock, hands raised against the howling wind. Raise your shield for additional shelter. Wait out the storm. Windy hillock, the storm howls, whipping sand and grit through the air. From your leeward shelter, the display seems almost beautiful, unbroken, and filled with a terrible majesty before it settles several hours later. Lead. Windy hillock, the storm. Lead. Exploration. Player gold 61.
We're trying to find shelter.
Enemy aura. Enraged. Start of turn.
I
Gain
don't
1
have
anger.
a shield.
Player gold. Character info. Use weapon power stealthy weapon. Player gold 61. Enemy aura. Enraged. Start of turn. Gain 1 anger. Healthy tusk boar. This beast blocks this path and does not intend to move. Infested direwolf. The hairy mass of muscle growls. Opportunity treasure. Traps or treachery await. Bear trap. An ominous click warns you just before the iron jaws of a well-hidden trap snap at your leg. Ellipsis. Quickly leap out of the trap.
Oh, we must have found
something.
something.
Remove a card. Put a card on the plate. Quickly leap. Bear trap. An ominous click. Quickly leap out of the trap.
Oh,
bear trap. Your nimble reactions leave you with only an unexpected shaving of your leg. Leap.
I want to get as much treasure as possible.
Player gold 61. Opportunity treasure. Traps or campsite. A brief respite from the perils of adventure. Stinger spidery limbs reach for you from amidst the treetops. Enemy gains thorns enchantment. Enemy status. Your turn. Enemy gains 1 stun stats. Holy water. 1 use. Gain 5 health. If your foe is undead, inflict 10 burning. Conjuration. Uncommon. Burning. At the end of the turn. Take 1 damage per stack of burning. Daggers. Bonus. Neutral 1. Deal star 10 block. Neutral. Daggers. Block.
Ooh,
you gain 3 armor
stats.
stacks.
Spider there. Let's go get
Search
that
of
little
dexterity.
spider.
Gain dex. Daggers. Neutral 1. Deal 2 daggers. Player status. Armor. Stacks. Daggers. Enemy takes 2 damage. You gained 1 bleeding stacks. End turn. Player energy. Enter. Character info. End turn.
Okay, we can. If it's undead, we can burn it. I don't know where these weird cards are coming from.
Your turn. End turn. Character info. Surge of dexterity.
Let's block.
Gain dex and Viper's touch. Dex 1. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks.
Let's get our dexterity
block.
up.
Neutral 1. You gain 3 armor stacks. Player status. Bleeding. Stacks 1. Daggers. Sneak attack.
And
daggers.
hit him.
Player status.
Hope we get our
bleeding.
Viper
Player
up.
status. Player daggers. Sneak attack. Enemy takes 4 damage. You gained 1 bleeding stacks. Player status. Bleeding. Stacks 2 when player status. Armor. Enemy status. Thorns. Players daggers. I don't have enough energy. Surge of dexterity. Character info. End turn.
Let's get that Viper on.
Enemy turn. End turn. Enemy playing cards. Venomous bite.
Block up.
Enemy takes 1 damage. You gain 2 poison stacks. You block
I
the
like
damage.
the rogue.
Insert. Enemy takes 1 damage. You block the damage. Your turn. End turn. Character info. Daggers. Bonus. Daggers. Cloak and dagger. Dex 1. Conjure 2. You take 1 damage. Daggers. Bonus. Neutral 1. Deal star 10 star damage. Ambush. Deal 3 extra damage and critical hit. Melee basic attack. Common. Ambush. Ambush triggers whenever it is the first card played of the round. Critical hit. Critical hits deal double damage. Sneak attack. Dex 1. Deal 4 damage and reset your ambush. Melee action.
Oh, man.
Common. Ambush. Ambush. Daggers. Neutral 1.
We're both poisoning each other.
Ambush. Deal daggers. New player status. Poison. Daggers. Daggers. New sneak attack.
Oh, there it is.
You take 1 damage. Enemy takes 4 damage. You gained 1 bleeding stacks. Daggers.
So
I
when
don't
you're
have enough
poison,
energy. Daggers.
you take...
Daggers. Neutral daggers.
Okay.
Neutral
Voiceover.
daggers. Prepare.
Shush.
End turn. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy
Okay,
playing
so
cards.
every time
Skittering
you
strike. Enemy
do
takes 1 damage.
something,
You
when
take 1
you
damage.
have a
You take 3
poison,
damage. You take 1 damage. You take 3 damage.
Sorry, I can't
Venomous bite.
quiet
You gain 2
voiceover.
poison stacks. You take 1 damage. You take 2 damage. Your turn. End turn. Player show deck. Player health 46. Show deck. Player energy. Dex 2. End turn. Character surge of dexterity. Surge of dexterity. Block. Block. Viper's touch. Dex 1. Player status. Player's enemy status. Thorns. Whenever you take damage, inflict 1 bleeding. Enemy name Stinger Spider. Enemy health 11. Enemy energy 0. Enemy hand.
Hard.
Attack. Deadly. Enemy description spidery
It's
limbs
hit
reach
me
for you from amidst the
hard.
treetops. Enemy status. Thorns. Whenever you
We're
take
taking
damage.
a lot
Player
of
status.
damage.
Player's Viper's touch. Dex block. Neutral block. Surge
I
of
need to
dexterity.
learn how to see the
Surge of
enemy's
dexterity.
health.
Game character info. Surge of block. Block. Neutral 1. You take 1 damage. You gain 3 armor stacks. Player status. Player status. Players Viper's block. Neutral 1. Surge of dexterity. Surge of dexterity. Character info. Surge of dexterity. You take 1 damage. Surge of dexterity. Gain dex block. Neutral. You gain 3 armor stacks. Viper's touch. Dex. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. Surge of dexterity. Daggers. Neutral 1.
Let's
Deal
go.
2 damage. Ambush. Deal 3 extra damage and critical.
Let's
Daggers.
go with block.
Neutral. Enemy takes 2 damage. You gained 1 bleeding stacks. End turn. Character info. Daggers. I don't have enough energy. Character info. End turn. Enemy
Surge
turn. End turn. Enemy playing cards. Pincer. Enemy takes 1 damage. You block the damage. Venomous
2
bite.
blocks.
Enemy takes 1 damage. You gain 2 poison
Viper's
stacks.
touch.
You block the damage. Your turn. End turn.
Hurting you good there, dude.
Character info. Daggers. Bonus. Daggers. Daggers. Surge of dexterity. Gain Viper's touch. You take 1 damage. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. End turn. Player energy. Enter. Character info. Daggers. You take 1 damage. Enemy takes 2 damage. You gained 1 bleeding stack. Daggers. I don't have enough energy. Character info. End turn. Enter. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Pincer. Enemy takes 1 damage.
block
You
is the
take 1
key.
damage.
You gotta get
take
those
3 damage.
blocks up.
Venomous bite. Enemy takes 1 damage. You gain 2 poison stacks. You take 1 damage. You take 2 damage. Your turn. End turn. Show player health 35. Show deck. Player and character info. Daggers. Daggers. Block. Player status. Poison. Enemy status. Thorns. Whenever you take damage, inflict 1 bleeding. Enemy status. Poison. Stacks 2 after playing a enemy name Stinger Spider. Enemy health 3. Enemy energy 0. Enemy hand. Deadly. Attack. Deadly. Enemy description spidery limbs reach for you from amidst the treetops.
We got 35 health. It should be down to almost dead.
Enemy status. Enemy players cloak and dagger. Dex 1. Conjure 2. You take 1 damage. Character info. Daggers. Neutral. You take 1 damage. Enemy takes 2 damage. You gained 1 bleeding stacks. Character info. Daggers. I don't have enough energy. Character info. End turn.
Okay, I'm learning how to
Enemy
move
turn.
through the
End
menu a
turn.
little
Enemy
better.
playing cards. Pincer. Next.
Swiping with your finger seems to get you down to the monsters menu quicker. Let's get that cloak and dagger up.
Show deck. Current cards at player health 33. Player health 33. Show deck. Next. You gain 2 gold. Skip rewards. Character
He should
info.
die from the poison.
Player gold 63. Flourishing bow. Dex 1. Gain 1 evasion. Inflict 5 charmed. Finale. Perform 2.
Goodbye.
Action. Common.
Shouldn't
evasion.
have done it.
When dealt
You've
melee
been poisoned.
damage. Reduce the
Poison's
first
great.
damage taken to
Poison's
0.
great
Then
in this
decrease
game.
evasion by 1.
Poison's
Evasion
always
fades at
one
the
of the
start of the
best
turn.
status
Charmed.
effects
Lose
in
the battle if your health is less than your
games
charmed. When dealt, non-piercing damage. Remove an equal amount of charmed.
I need to go
Finale.
to the campsite.
Triggers when played with 2 or fewer cards remaining in hand. Perform. Increase your current performance by X.
Cheap
Or
little
start a new
spider.
performance. Tactical retreat. Dex 1. Gain 1 evasion. Ambush. Conjure 2 random arrows. Action. Common. Evasion. When dealt melee damage, reduce the first damage taken to 0, then decrease evasion by 1. Evasion fades at the start of the turn. Ambush. Ambush triggers whenever it is the first card played of the round. Withering Touch. Inflict 3 poison. Synergy. Inflict 3 more. Action. Common. Poison. After playing a card, take 1 damage,
A
then decrease
rogue
poison by 1.
bard?
When gaining health,
I don't know if I
prevent
wanna
1
use
health per stack
charm
and
yet.
reduce poison by 1 for each health prevented. Synergy. Effects with synergy trigger whenever you play a non-conjured card of the same type while this card is in hand. The card's type is found at the bottom of the card.
Interesting.
Add Flourishing Bow to deck. Add Withering Touch to deck. Exploration. Setting. Enemy aura. Enraged. Start of turn. Gain 1 anger. The traveler A stranger approaches on horseback. Campsite A. Brief respite from the traveler. A stranger approaches on horseback.
Okay, I've got to learn that. Got to learn cards.
Stranger on horseback. A man. Stranger on horseback. A man on the back of a horse that has clearly seen better days starts to gain on you.
Poisons. They're
Continue.
great.
Continue.
Let's
Julius
add
Belthorpe. Greetings, fellow
Withering
traveler.
Touch.
He answers, slowing his horse to a trot. We see Julius Belthorpe is not the
like
only one who
Withering
recognizes
Touch.
an opportunity when they see it.
Let's go
Ignore
to
the
the
man.
campsite.
Who is Julius Belthorpe? Greet him back.
Ooh, whoa, we got a traveler here.
Julius Belthorpe. That some signs of civilization after all.
Let's
We are
talk to the
starting to lose
traveler.
hope
I
after
know
that
if we're
man
nice
accosted
to
me near
them,
the
we should
entrance
be
of these
okay.
damnable woods. Continue. Julius Belthorpe. The man smiles and briefly lifts his pretentious hat. But we mustn't tarry. Profits await, so we bid you good day, adventurer. Do remember the name Julius Belthorpe should you need any supplies in your no doubt well-intended endeavors. Lead. Exploration. Player gold 63. Player gold 63. Enemy aura.
Let's
Enraged.
greet him. If
Start
you
of
greet
turn.
him, he's nice.
Healthy tusk for this beast blocks this infested Direwolf the hairy massive bandit ambusher. I'll take your settings. Bandit health enemy aura and healthy tusk for this beast blocks this player gold 63. Character info. Use weapon power stealth show deck. Player health 33.
Cool. We made a friend.
Show deck. Current card. Use weapon power stealthy weapon when character info. Player gold 63. Enemy aura. Enraged. Healthy tusk for this beast blocks this path. Infested Direwolf the hairy massive muscle growls menacingly.
We don't have a campsite yet. We need a campsite soon. We're
Bandit
kind of
ambusher. I'll take your gold and your life.
little.
Settings. Bandit infested Direwolf the hairy healthy tusk for this beast blocks this path and does not intend to move.
We got 33 health, so we need a campsite soon. I don't want to deal with the dire wolf. I know it's going to wreck us.
Enemy gains enraged enchantment.
Oh,
Enemy
no,
gains
no,
healthy
no.
enchantment.
I'm not
Your
dealing
turn.
with you.
Enemy status. Enraged.
Can
Start
we
of
have
turn.
something
Daggers.
easy?
Neutral 1. Deal star 10 star damage. Cloak and dagger. Dex 1. Conjure 2 daggers. Gain 1
Maybe you
evasion
should
if this
fight
is in hand
a
at the start of the
healthy
turn.
one. Means he's
Surge of
got a lot
dexterity.
of health.
Gain dex and
I've had
surge of
better
dexterity.
luck with these
Gain
simple
dex and sneak attack.
monsters. Let's go
Dex
for
1. Deal enemy takes
let's
4
go
damage.
for the maybe this is probably
Daggers.
a poor choice,
Dagger.
but
Enemy status. Enemy name
Let's
healthy
fight
tusk board.
the,
Enemy health
boar.
31. Enemy energy 0. Enemy hand. Deadly. Attack. Enemy description this enemy status. Healthy. This creature has 25. Enemy name healthy tusk. Daggers. Neutral 1. Surge of dexterity. Surge of dexterity. Gain dex and conjure. A basic attack. Action. Common. Conjure.
Okay, we got
Creates a
cloak and
temporary card that is
dagger.
removed after combat. Daggers. Neutral 1.
let's
Character
sneak
info.
attack.
Daggers. Neutral 1.
Nice
Surge of
damage.
dexterity. Daggers. Neutral 1. Daggers.
How much health do you have?
Neutral 1. Daggers. Neutral 1. Deal 2 damage. Ambush. Deal 3 extra damage
Okay,
and critical
31
hit.
health.
Melee basic attack. Common. Daggers.
We can kill
Neutral
it.
1. Character info.
Okay. You know what? I think I know what the search is now. So, search is like, it's like a card draw. Okay, I found a way to quiet voiceover. Go to character
Daggers.
info.
Neutral 1.
So,
Deal
again,
enemy takes 2 damage.
quality of my videos will improve
Daggers.
when I learn
Neutral-
how to get
enemy takes
voiceover
2
to stop
damage.
talking over
Daggers.
and under me.
I don't have enough energy.
Anyway,
Daggers.
it
Daggers.
looks
Character
like
info.
you
End
can
turn.
stop voiceover sound with going to player's info.
Enemy turn.
And
End turn.
another thing is
Enemy
I
playing
figured
cards.
out that
Skewer.
search
You take 5 damage.
draws
You gain 1
cards
bleeding
from
stats.
my deck,
Enemy gained 1 anger
which
stats.
is really
Your turn.
good, which
End
makes
turn.
my deck much faster. Okay,
Character
let's go
info.
for
End turn.
try to kill this boar
Character
off and
info.
try to get to
Daggers.
the campsite.
Bonus. Withering touch. Inflict 3 poison. Synergy. Block. Withering touch. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. Block. Neutral 1. Gain 3 armor. Daggers. Block. You gain 3 armor stacks. Viper's touch. Dex 1. Inflict 3 poison. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks.
Ow.
Daggers. Neutral.
Ow,
daggers.
you
Player
little
status.
loser.
Daggers. I don't have enough energy. Player health 28. Show deck.
Oh, there we go.
Current player energy. End turn.
Let's get
End
that
turn.
withering touch on.
Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Fight. Enemy takes
And let's
1 damage.
block.
You take 1 damage. You take 1 damage. Enemy gained 1 anger stacks. Your
Good,
turn.
good,
End
good.
turn.
And let's get that
Character
viper
info.
poison.
Character info.
Got
Block.
6 poison
End
stacks on you
turn.
now.
Player energy. Dex. Show deck. Player health 26.
Okay,
Show deck. Player energy. Deck. End turn.
we got
Player
28
energy.
health.
Dex. Enter. Character info. Block. New daggers. Block. New. You gain 3 armor stacks. Daggers. 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 Player status. Armor. Daggers. Daggers. Neutral 1. Deal 2 damage.
Okay.
Ambush. Daggers. Enemy takes 2 damage. Character. Daggers. I don't have enough energy. Character.
26 health. We're getting a little low.
Enemy turn. End turn. Enemy playing cards. Skewer. Enemy takes 1 damage. You take 4 damage. You gained 1 bleeding stack.
Let's get that
Fight.
block
Enemy takes
up.
1 damage. You take 5 damage. You take 1 damage. Enemy gained 1 anger stacks. Your turn. End turn.
Guess we got nothing
Viper's
but
touch.
daggers in our
Dex
hand.
1.
Let's just
Enemy status. Enraged.
stabby
Start of
stabby.
turn. Gain 1 anger. Enemy status. Healthy. This
Ooh,
creature has
our dagger's
25%
doing
additional
more
maximum
damage
health.
now.
Enemy status. Anger. Stacks. Enemy status. Poison. Stack. Enemy name healthy tuskboar. Enemy health 22. Enemy energy 0. Enemy hand. Deadly. Attack. Enemy description. This beast blocks this. Enemy stat. Enemy status. Health. Enemy status. Cloak and dagger. Surge of dexterity. Cloak and dagger.
I'm gonna
character
die.
Info. Viper's
I'm
touch.
gonna die soon
Dex 1.
here.
Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. Character info. End turn. Player enter. Character info. Surge of dexterity. Gain daggers. Neutral 1. Deal 2 damage. Ambush. Surge of dexterity. Gain dex and conjure. A basic attack. Daggers. Neutral 1. Deal 2 damage.
I don't know if I can kill
Neutral
it.
1. Enemy takes 2 damage. Daggers. Enemy takes 2 damage. Daggers.
Oh, cool. Let's go for
I don't have
cloak and
enough energy.
dagger.
Character end turn. End turn.
And Viper's
Enemy turn.
touch.
Enemy playing cards. Skewer. Enemy takes 1 damage. You take 8 damage. You gained 1 bleeding stacks. Enemy gained 1 anger stacks.
And
Your turn.
search some
End turn.
decks. Get some daggers.
End turn. Player energy. Show dag. Player health 8.
Get those daggers.
Show dag. Withering touch.
And more daggers.
Player status. Enemy status.
love those
Enraged.
search
Start of
cards.
turn. Enemy status. Anger. Stacks. Enemy status. Poison.
Hopefully
Stacks
we can
5
kill
after
it. I
playing
think
the
we're
card.
gonna die,
Take
though.
1 damage. Then decrease poison by 1 when gaining health. Prevent 1 health per stack and reduce poison by 1 for each health prevented.
Ow. I think we're so dead.
Enemy name
We're
healthy
so
tusk
dead
board.
soon.
Enemy health 17.
We got 8 health left. If we don't kill it this turn, we're so dead. How much health does it have?
Enemy status. Anger. Stacks 4 increases the damage dealt by actions by 1 per stack of anger.
Our poison's not doing as much
Enemy
damage
status.
as I
Player
expected.
status. Bleeding. Stacks 1 when dealt damage. Take block. Neutral
He's
1.
got 17
Gain 3
health
armor.
left.
Action.
We're so
Sneak
dead.
attack.
I don't
Dex 1.
I
Deal
don't
4
have anything
enemy
that can do
takes 4 damage.
17 damage in 1 turn, so
Block.
I
Neutral
miss
1.
our hunter
You gain
with
3 armor
that
stacks.
bomb.
Player status. Bleeding. Block.
I
Neutral
like
1.
the
Gain 3
rogue
I don't have enough
simplicity,
energy.
but man, we
Daggers.
don't have no power.
Neutral 1. I don't have enough
we don't
energy.
have power
Withering
now.
touch.
Okay, let's
Enemy gains 6
let's
poison
get
stacks.
killed here. I
Daggers.
think we're done.
Neutral
I wish
1.
we could run.
Deal 2 damage. Ambush. Deal 3 extra damage and critic. Character info. Daggers. Neutral
I should've
1.
never-
Deal 2
I
damage.
should've fought a
Ambush.
human.
Block. Player status.
Ooh, there's a
block.
sneak attack.
Character info. End turn.
Okay, he's got 13 hit points left. Let's block.
Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Fight. Enemy takes 1 damage. You
Let's
take 2
block
damage. You take 1
again.
damage.
Oh, we
Enemy gain
can.
1 anger stacks.
we
Your
die?
turn. End turn.
Oh, good.
Daggers.
At
Enemy
least
status.
the
Enraged.
withering is
Enemy name healthy
stacking.
tuskboard. Enemy health 12. Enemy energy 1. Enemy hand.
The
Deadly.
withering
Attack.
is
Enemy description
stacking.
is enemy status. Cloak and dagger. Dex 1. Conjured. Character info.
We're gonna die right here, though.
End turn. Player enter. Character info. Daggers. Surge of dexterity. Gain Viper's touch. Dex 1. Inflict 3 poison. Double the target's poison
We're
if it
still
has 20 or
alive. I
more
can't
charm.
believe it.
0.
All right, how
Enemy
much
gain
health
3
does this
poison
thing
stacks.
have?
Daggers. Daggers. Enemy status. Enraged. Daggers. Neutral. Daggers.
12
daggers.
health,
Surge of
okay.
dexterity. Daggers. Neutral 1. Deal. Daggers. Daggers. Dagger. Character info.
Let's get that
daggers.
cloak.
Enemy takes 2 damage.
We can dodge anything
Daggers.
if we can.
I don't have enough energy. Daggers. Character info. End turn. End turn. Enemy turn.
Let's get
Enemy playing cards.
get that-
Skewer. Enemy takes 1 damage. You take 10 damage. You gained 1 bleeding stacks. You gain 5 Fatishirts. Defeat. Boss is defeated. 0.
Let's search.
Versatility rank 2. 7. 50. Wealth rank 2. 133.
And then
200.
dagger. Can we kill this thing?
Daily Fatishirts X2. Time 0 hours, 40 minutes, and 39 seconds. Total score 250. Fatishirts gain 5.
Ow! Holy
Continue.
cow!
Continue.
He smashed my face in.
Bounties.
Oh God! Oh, don't know what that means. Fatishirts. Anybody know? I don't know what that means. Okay. Well, our rogue got owned, but it was fun. This is Dawncasters. On the channel that describes absolutely everything, Game Double Tap, I'm Michael Gray. Thank you for joining me for Sunday Dawncasters, the Rogue. We'll come back next Sunday and try another class and see how it goes. Until then, folks, thank you very much. Have a blessed, awesome Sunday and enjoy the Super Bowl. I'll hear you all next time. Take care.